Peterson Panthers, welcome back to our weekly video of Tech Talk. This week's video is going to be focusing primarily on organization of your Google Drive. I have heard from many people that organization has been an issue, especially within that shared with me drive. So we're going to take a look at both your My Drive, the shared with me drive, and I'm also going to show you how to star some items to make that a little bit easier as well. So before we get started, using your Google Chrome browser, you're going to go to drive.google.com. And this is going to bring you up to your Google Drive. Obviously, if you're not signed in yet, you're going to have to use your username and password to sign in. But I'm already signed in at this point. So if we take a look at the left-hand side, you'll see that there's a My Drive. If I click on that, it's going to show all of the folders underneath that. A shared with me drive. You have Google Photos, recent, where it has all of the recent documents that you've worked on, starred, which we'll take a look at, and then obviously trash. So the very first thing we're going to look at is up top, there's a search drive area. This is by far my favorite part of Google Drive. I have so many folders at this point. I pretty much know where things are, but it saves me a little bit of time with getting to that document. So if I know that I'm looking for a Unit 3 math quiz, and I know that the title is Unit 3, you can either simply type in Unit 3, and it'll bring up anything that has Unit 3 affiliated with it. I sometimes like narrowing it down. If you know the exact title, you can type in title, colon, and then with quotation marks, Unit 3. And that's going to narrow it down to everything that has Unit 3 specifically within its name. And you can quickly locate those documents. Now, the other way of doing that, I know that my Unit 3 is within my math folder, so I click on my math folder. It's within my 5th grade. For some reason, I have another grade 5 math folder in here. And then it's going to be under my math quizzes. So it's just a lot more steps to get to it. I know where it's located, but again, just that quick simple search in My Drive brings it to you really easily. So going back to My Drive, there's some simple ways to organize it. So as you see here, I have several different folders set up in My Drive. If you want to create a folder, you're going to simply click on New, and the first option in there is Folder. You're going to click on that button, and you can title it whatever you'd like it to be. So I'm going to title it Tech Talk Videos, and I'm going to hit Create. Now, obviously, it's alphabetical order, starting with your folders first, and here pops up my Tech Talk Videos. The next thing, once you have folders set up, I already have some other documents that I'd like to move into my folders. So if I scroll down to the bottom, underneath my folders are all the documents and files that I have that have not been organized within a folder in My Drive. So for example, if I scroll down and I have down here, I have Tech PD videos, I have Tech Talk Week 1. I want to move these two into my Tech Talk videos folder. You can do this one of two ways. I'm going to show you one at a time. So let's take the Tech Talk PD weekly videos. I can simply click on this and drag it up to my folder, and it'll put it in there. The second option, so let me go back to this other file that I wanted to enter, is to right-click on it, and you click on Move To. When you click on Move To, all of your files are going to come up. You're going to select the file of your choice. So I'm going to select Tech Talk Videos, and you're going to select Move To, and the document's now moved into that file folder. Now, many of us are also used to having many of our files on a flash drive or on our school computer or home computer. One of the nice things you can do is you can simply click on New, and you could upload an entire folder that you may have or a file. So I'm going to click on File Upload, and any file that you may have, whether it's Microsoft Word or Publisher or a Smart Notebook file, anything that you have can be uploaded into your Google Drive. So for example, if I wanted to upload my bus list, I'm going to click on Open, See down here, and now it says it's been located or uploaded into my drive. You can click on locate if you don't know where it went. Again, all of those files that have not been organized in folders will be found towards the bottom of your page. So my bus list is here. Again, if I want to move this, I can move it to wherever I'd like to. I'm going to just move it to class organization. The other option is before you upload it, you can go to the file that you'd like it moved to. So let me go to class organization. Let's say I'm going to upload something into my grading sheets folder. If I go into that folder that I want to upload files into, when I click new, file upload, or folder upload, it will automatically load it into that Google Drive folder that you have set up. So that's another nice option as well. Let's move on to our Shared With Me drive. Shared With Me literally has any document or any file that anybody has ever shared with you. There's a couple ways to organize this. You can right-click on any file or folder within this drive. So let's say Marty shared with us the November their November planning guide. Let's say I want to save this somewhere. I can simply right-click and put Add to My Drive. And I can move it, again, into any one of my folders that I have. So I'm just going to put this, for the sake of today, just into my Tech Talk video so I can go back and delete it easily. And it's been moved into that, that folder. You could always undo if you figured out that you made a mistake, but now that's done. You could see a lot of these files off to the right side have other things that say My Drive, Cycle 1. This is files within my Shared With Me drive that I've already saved into other locations. It tells me here, this one's just located simply in my drive. So I can click on that and it takes me right to it. The last thing that I would say about the Shared With Me area is you can take any document. So let's say, again, I want to take this, a lot of support staff, this might work for you, but Audra shared their November planning guide. Let's say I don't want to save this into my personal drive, but I want to be able to access it quickly during the month of November. You can simply right-click on that, click Add Star, and you'll see along this left side, again, under My Drive and Shared With Me, there's a starred location. In there are all of my documents that I've starred. I would recommend just selecting a few that you want to be able to bring up quickly, something that doesn't need to stay there permanently, but maybe a year long or a month long. But that's another way to quickly find those items. So again, that is kind of the rundown on organizing your drive, your personal drive, your Shared With Me drive, and starring items to help you with your organization. If you have any questions or comments or future topics, please let me know. Have a great day.